I found the pen in a dusty corner of my favorite thrift store, its ornate design catching my eye. It felt almost weightless as I picked it up, an odd sensation for something that looked so solid and ancient. I thought it would be a charming addition to my collection, but little did I know, this pen had a story of its own. That night, as I absent-mindedly doodled in my journal, the pen began to write by itself, etching out a scene so vivid and horrifying that it made my skin crawl. A car crash at the intersection near my apartment, detailed down to the crunch of metal and the screams that followed. The next morning, the news reported the accident exactly as the pen had described, down to the make and model of the cars involved. I was both terrified and awestruck. I tried to convince myself it was just a bizarre coincidence, but the pen had other plans. Each night, it took over my hand, predicting more gruesome events. A fire at the local diner, a freak accident at the school construction site, each rendered in chilling detail, each coming true within hours. I felt trapped, a spectator to a nightmare I couldn't wake from, my every attempt to warn authorities dismissed as the ravings of a lunatic. Desperate to break free, I decided to destroy the pen. I took it to a remote spot by the river, intending to toss it into the water and be rid of its curse. But as I held it over the rushing current, it began to tremble, a force pulling it back towards me. I watched in horror as it scrawled one final prediction across my palm: a body found by the river, a victim of a mysterious drowning. The ink burned into my skin, the words searing into my mind. As the sun set, I felt the weight of the pen grow heavy in my pocket. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched, the shadows between the trees seeming to shift and move with a life of their own. I realized with a sickening dread that the final prediction was about me. The pen had woven itself into my fate, and now it was demanding the ultimate price. I stumbled back towards the road, but a strange calmness washed over me, the inevitability of my fate settling in. If you find a pen that writes on its own, leave it be. Some stories are better left untold.